Welcome, folks, to Glendale, Arizona, and State Farm Stadium, site of this year's Verbo Fiesta Bowl, which, of course, is part of the college football playoff. We are through the opening round of this year's playoff, and now the pressure is mounting in the quarterfinals. A matchup between one side that's had time to rest and recover, and another team that's battle-tested, already off one playoff victory. As we'll see the number 10 seed in this playoff, the Iowa State Cyclones, taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, the Missouri Tigers. 3A Sports College Football. I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. We'll see which team's going to be moving on. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create good field position here. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And look, he's going to take a shot right away. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion.
How about that? First play of the game in a playoff game, you take a shot downfield and you hit it for big yards. Now you got some momentum here early in the game.
One play already to the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Dropping back, it's Becht. Receiver makes the catch. He's brought down, but not before crossing midfield of the 42.
Well, it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain in a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. A pop pass on the jet sweep. He'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Here's the handoff. And a decent gain there where the defense brings him down. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Not a long return, but the important thing, the pick wipes out a scoring threat. The offense will take over from the 29.
Now, this just goes to show you everybody makes mistakes. This quarterback is looked and viewed as one of the top quarterbacks in the entire country. But even he makes a poor decision, puts the ball into coverage, and he throws an interception here early in the game.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Breaks loose at the 40. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down to the 42.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside.
Christian, on the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Nowhere to go, the ball knocked loose. Defense falls on the ball, crucial takeaway.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
And the Cyclones offense is back out on the field now. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking to pass. It's Becht. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Boy, this quarterback is really rolling the dice out here today. Remember, he threw an interception the last time they had the ball. I thought he might learn from that, but instead he comes out throwing it into coverage again, somehow catches a break on this tip ball that this one was an interception. He better tighten up his decision-making. He's going to cost himself a game.
Contact as he threw it. Caught near the goal line. And he will score. Touchdown, Iowa State. And now they'll set up for the point after. BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Returner choosing to field this one. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here comes the Missouri offense back out on the field. That fumble in the last possession set up a touchdown. And they bounce back from that costly error here.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Chris, we get so caught up in these wide receivers and their playmaking ability and getting them the ball in space. And, right, the defense has to pay attention to them. Often too much attention opens up an underneath drag route like this, and quarterback makes a good read. Nice first down.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Trying to find room. It's Jones. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. To throw, it's Cook. Pressure is coming. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. On third down, he drops to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Downfield shot, falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
Offense is going to roll the dice and go for it inside their own 40. Obvious false start there, moving too early. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. We'll see if he can make a play on this return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. First down here for this offense. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Powerful running here. He's found some room at the 45. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Cyclones.
What a long run for a touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
You know, all week, the defensive coordinator told us about the quarterback. He told us about the receivers and how they're going to throw the football. But, man, they better get locked in on stopping this run game, because that was a big-time game.
Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually are a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside, not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
Breaks loose at the 40. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Throws it to the right. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Finally goes out of bounds, but a big play by this offense on the final play of the first quarter. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up first and goal. Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. Second and goal for the offense. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. This defense is making it tough. Ball still at the 3. It's third and goal. That's a design quarterback keeper. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
They got to be thinking about a touchdown here. And I know it's fourth down, but because of the hole that they've dug themselves here in this first half, you got to consider taking the chance here and putting the touchdown up on the board. I think it's worth it.
So fourth down now from the 3. They'll go for it. The defense rise up for a big stop. They'll try to run this one in. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now.
with the offense being aggressive. They decided to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Ball's incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
Well, this is just an outstanding job by this defender being in phase against this receiver and being able to tip that ball away. He actually tips it up into the air. The offense catches a break that ball is not intercepted.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down. And the Cyclones will line up to punt it away. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Here comes the Missouri offense back out on the field. Last time out there, they got stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost them anything. Let's see what the mindset is here. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. To throw, it's Cook. Catch made on the out route. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a 1st down.
The key on the 3rd down between a quarterback and a wide receiver is the timing. That quarterback knows that he's got to get the ball out quickly and on time. Give his receiver a chance to not just make the catch and stay in bounds, but to be able to give him a chance to maybe get upfield and make a play.
Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Touchdown, Tigers. Strong game by this quarterback.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend. When the quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this, good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination, this quarterback and receiver, for a big day.
Make the extra point, cut the lead to 14-7. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Iowa State offense takes the field now. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Good enough for 1st down yardage.
Okay, now that is a running back's dream. I don't think the guy got touched until he got taken to the ground. It's just excellent blocking. There's nobody he had to make miss or use his stiff arm. Just a lot of open field.
Ball handed off. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. Dropping back, it's Becht. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Iowa State.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, it makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Second down here. Time for perhaps just one more play before the 2-minute warning. That's the 2-minute warning. Let's see if this offense can do something before the break to cut into this big lead. Offense showing a bunch formation now. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. They look to throw it here on second down. It's an out route. The catch made. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
Well, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
And looking to throw now on first down. Snags the quick throw. He's stopped, but he gets a first down.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Missouri getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Handoff here from the shotgun. They can't stop him. Gets past the tackler into open space now. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Missouri. They're setting out to try the PAT. The extra point is good. They're down by a touchdown, 21-14. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Returner trying to create good field position. And the returner will be brought down. And here comes the Iowa State offense back onto the field now. A little bit of my turn, your turn in the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns their last possession. Gonna run it. It's Hansen. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle.
And here comes a deep shot. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Not much on the return there, but a great interception to give the offense the football at the 42.
Well, it looks like somebody did a great job of preparing himself to get ready for this football game. It's his second interception in this game so far. Obviously reviewed the tape, is locked in on his fundamentals. That's a big-time player making big-time plays.
Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They're going to run it here. Looks like Missouri will have the first down.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. On the move here, trying to hit a deep shot. Catch made inside the 10. No stopping him, takes it all the way. Touchdown, Tigers. This college football playoff game is all tied. tied up. It's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
And the point after is right down the middle. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. Return starts from inside the 5. Returner tackle right there. That's where we'll start the drive. And the Cyclones offense is back out on the field now. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6. The Cyclones come to the line in a hurry-up. Back to throw is Specht. He's running out of time here. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
Boy, this offensive line is so caught up in making sure that they're accounting for the defensive line. Nobody sees the inside linebacker. He comes home on the blitz and gets the sack.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. He's going to take off. Contact as he let the ball go. And it's incomplete with just 1 second remaining on the clock.
And I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. The quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right, but that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
4th down, looking to throw for it. We'll take a deep shot. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. They've got him, but he easily makes the first down, and this drive keeps going. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Cyclones will kick this away to get the second half going. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Here comes the Missouri offense back out onto the field. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Lofting it toward the left sideline. Makes the catch for a huge gain right near the sideline.
Now that's called making adjustments at halftime and coming out, believing in those adjustments and attacking a defense. Good job here with the execution and a great throw by the quarterback.
Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Caught on the outside. It's Cooper. Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal. So the offense really clicking here. 3 plays, and suddenly it's 1st and goal. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Touchdown, Missouri. Fought all the way back to take the lead. Well, Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine in a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
And the extra point goes up and good. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Iowa State offense takes the field now. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. He's moving out of the pocket. On the run, he's going to chuck it deep. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. They bring him down, but what an explosive
great timing here with the quarterback and the wide receiver. The receiver does a nice job of keeping his route vertical, and the quarterback's taught to put the ball away from the defender towards the boundary. Good adjustment by the receiver and a big play by the offense.
And he just throws it away there. Safe move. Had nobody open. Offense getting set. Second down play here. We'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Scanning the field. It's Becht, who makes the grab. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on third down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
And they'll use the ground game here. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
The Cyclones will line up here on first down and goal. First and goal, handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Boy, they're just not successful here on second and goal. But let's give a lot of credit to this defense. They've looked good on these first 2 opportunities by the offense. They strung that last play out and forced a loss of yardage, bringing up third down.
Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. Third and goal, looking to throw for it. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Cyclones. Still no answer for the passing game. That's another strike from his quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front giving him enough time to throw.
Getting set to kick the ball off now. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking for some space. It's Jones. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. At the 10 now. Touchdown, Tigers. Will take the lead in the second half.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
PAT puts them in front by 7. Now they get set to kick it away. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the Iowa State offense back onto the field now. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more.
Wow, a third pick tonight by the QB. Going the other way, can they catch him? Takes the pick to the end zone. Touchdown, Missouri. For the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows him what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
Get after, up and good. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the Cyclones offense is back out on the field now. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
This guy's been such a big factor in this game. Already a couple touchdowns. Now they need the first down. They dial him up again, and he delivers.
Close to the tight end. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, that's just a miscommunication here. That's busted coverage by the defense. There's no way you can leave a receiver that open. Only problem for the offense is the quarterback misses the throw. That's a touchdown.
After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Running out of time in the pocket. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And this offense picks up the first down. They tackle him at the 44.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again, and we can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put his safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
Completion sets up a second down play. And the wideout goes in motion. Offense appeared to be confused about the snap count there. It'll cost him 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Looking downfield, it's Becht. He'll take a deep shot here. Tried to go very deep there. Now it's third down.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Touchdown, Iowa State. This offense really clicking. So here we go, 4th quarter. They cut into the lead, but still work to do.
Well, I think the cool thing is that they're still battling, and they put themselves at least in a position now to possibly come back and maybe, who knows, win this game. It's going to be up to their defense. They've got to get the ball back to have a chance.
Offense looking to throw the ball. And he makes the 2-point conversion. The lead cut down to 6. Pickup team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Here comes the Missouri offense back out on the field. Crucial possession. This game just got tighter. They love to play keep away, chew on the clock. How will they call it here? And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Now I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Important 2nd down play coming up. They'll run it here. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Boy, is this guy fun to watch or what? Here we are in the 4th quarter, critical down in distances, and this guy is just churning out yards the way he has most of this game, showing a lot of physicality and natural running instincts in space.
Tackle up near midfield at the 48.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Here's the 2nd down play. And they'll keep it on the ground, trying to run some clock. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. 1st down.
Good call here by the offense to be able to pick up this 1st down. And, Chris, it makes you wonder, with under 3 minutes to go in this game and trailing, the defense sitting back in their base, I thought they might be in a little bit more of an aggressive mindset, turning the blitz loose, trying to create some plays to get the football back.
Second down play coming up. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Marked out of bounds, but it's another big game. This air attack, no problem moving the ball up and down the field today.
I understand the concept of bringing the blitz, and you hope that it gets home. But if you don't, you leave your corner in man-to-man situation against this wide receiver. That is a tough ask for this corner, and he's going to lose that battle more often than not.
So it's 1st and goal. The offense will try to milk the clock and add points if they can. Same tailback, another carry. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Total control right now, Chris. You just got to assume, just keep running the football. You look at the clock, in their favor. You look at the field position where they are, obviously in their favor. So it just makes sense. Keep it on the ground, keep pounding, run that clock, because you got everything working in your direction.
And he'll be brought down.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage of the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continuing to keep the ball in bounds.
Urgency here in the 4th quarter. They must cut into this lead. It's 3rd down and goal. flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Kick is good. Offense collects 3 points on the drive. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And the clock winding down, they'll take a deep shot. Finally tackled out at the 19, and just like that, the offense has moved into the red zone. And the offense will wisely spend a timeout after the play. Clock management's going to be very important here in the final minutes. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. DB is looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Grab down the middle. It's Higgins. Tackle at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. And the quarterback dropping back. Defense is coming after him. He's got it near the end zone. Brought down at the 2 after the catch. The offense close to punching it in.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that end route no matter what. He hits it for a nice game.
Offense facing second and goal. Back to throw again. The pocket breaking down. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete. They need a touchdown here. Down big in the fourth quarter. Third and goal.
Let's go.
Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. He's escaping the pocket now. Looks to the sidelines and a tightrope catch made there. Good completion.
Well, they're going to come up short of the end zone, and now they've got an interesting dilemma on their hands. Down by a couple possessions, do they go for a field goal and hope to get the ball back with a chance potentially to win the game? Or this close, do they pull the trigger and take a chance to get the 6 points now?
And it's incomplete as the defense gets a big fourth down stop.
Chris, they had exactly what they wanted. I can't believe this would have been a touchdown, but he drops the ball on fourth down.
So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. Keep it on the ground to work the clock here.
Well, another nice run by this running back. He's well over 100 yards now in the game. A big part of the reason that they're going to win this football game and advance to the next round.
Now it's second down here. Sticking with the running game. Finding space at the 20. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28.
Boy, another nice game by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And it's incomplete, just out of reach. Too much on that throw. And now from the pistol formation. Looking for a gap. It's Jones. But the gain is just 1 yard. Sets up a 3rd and 9 now.
With the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
They'll ride the back again here. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. And the defense stops the clock with a timeout. 24 seconds remaining. Punt team ready to boot it away. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And the catch is made way downfield. That's a big gain, but they could have used that when this football game was still in doubt. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Cyclones.
This offense has done what's been asked of them. They get the touchdown. Now it comes down to, can you recover the onside kick to give yourself a shot?
I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. And looks like the hands team are able to recover the football. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Looking to throw. It's Cook. There's contact on the throw. And it's incomplete. Just 5 seconds left on the clock now. Second down play coming up for this offense. They'll run it from the gun. Finds room at the 30. And they wrap him up and bring him down in what is the final play of the game. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
You